Thank you for taking the time to complete this in-depth interview. Our team has assembled you here to explore consumer behaviors. Your needs, wants, and influences are important in understanding what motivates you to purchase products and what draws you to a particular product or company. We hope that at the conclusion of this interview, we will be able to gain a better understanding of consumers, their needs, their motivations for purchasing products, as well as gain insight into the type of consumers that support innovations. We would like you to read and understand all of the processes of this independent study so that you are aware of our usage of the information you provide. First, we hope that you are satisfied with this meeting time as well as our location for this study. Secondly, this information will be used as part of a compilation to determine similarities among consumers, products, and their outlooks on companies' initiatives to increase their product awareness. Lastly, during our interview, we will also be using voice recording to distribute only to our professor, 3 other group members, and myself. We believe that with your responses and agreement to disclose this information, we will find conclusions that will impact our study of consumer behavior and influences. Feel free to elaborate as much as you can. The more information you provide, the better understanding we will gain from your participation. We hope that you also find the study to be insightful and reap some benefits from participating in this interview. Do you agree with all the aspects outlined above?
Yes.
Do you give us permission to disclose the information you provide?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now we shall begin. So, first, are you a student?
No.
Are you female or male?
Female.
Are you a full-time employee?
No.
What's the highest level of education you are in?
I have my bachelor's degree and currently underemployed.
Okay. Do you drink liquids?
Yes.
What type of liquid do you drink most commonly?
I drink a lot of water and coffee.
What method do you use to drink liquids most frequently?
Methods like, what kind of?
What do you usually drink out of?
Water bottles.
Okay. Do you bring water to school or your job or around with you in your daily life?
I always have a water bottle in my purse.
Do you find yourself often bringing multiple water bottles with you at a time?
No.
Do you ever feel like you need to refill a water bottle when you're out?
No, I throw it away when I'm done.
Okay, so if you're out, do you usually buy water rather than, since you don't refill it?
Or I ask for tap water so I don't have to pay for another bottle.
Okay, so then you don't purchase your water. Which things do you consider when you're buying your water bottle? Like, is price a factor?
Always.
Which ones you buy when you're in the supermarket, I guess, also?
Well, it depends on where you go to buy the water. Usually I'll go to like Walmart to buy a water bottle, or CVS if there's like a cheap one on sale.
Okay. What do you think about bottled water and the plastic that it comes in?
It's probably bad for the environment, and it's probably a waste of money since you get water out of the tap for free. But I buy it anyway because it's convenient to have it in a bottle. You can carry it around with you all the time.
Okay. Do you usually buy water frequently? Do you make like a few trips to the store, or is it like once a week or a few times a week?
Well, my mom will go.
Different weeks.
Well, my mom will go to the store and she'll get like a bunch of 30 packs that are usually on sale, like $5, and we'll just like get a bunch of them, have them in the living room, and I'll always be drinking the bottles.
Okay. So I guess you do. In a qualities perspective, do you think that tap water and bottled water are the same, or not really, since you do drink tap water frequently also?
Well, I'd say that they taste different. The bottled water tastes more pure to me. The tap water tastes a little bit different. But I usually feel safer drinking tap water because I know it's been filtered. But you're not exactly sure. You never know.
Yeah. Which one is more comfortable for you? Buying a plastic water bottle for one-time use, or holding a reusable water bottle and refilling it every time?
I just like to use I like to buy the plastic water bottles rather than refill other ones.
So to buy a reusable water bottle wouldn't be something that you'd be too interested in.
Like, I feel like I have done it. I have done it before, but like I don't know if the bottle is clean or sanitary. So I know that if it's a plastic bottle, it's like fresh every time. I don't have to worry about cleaning it out or it getting like I have to replace it. It's just like easier if I just one time use, throw it away. That's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Okay. So, do you think that water fountains are safe if you feel like maybe you wanted to use a water fountain? Do you feel like they're safe to use and you would like you would use a water fountain?
Well, I have before.
Do you prefer to drink water alternatives like green tea, English breakfast tea, or other types like coffee?
Yeah, I do. I drink a lot of tea, a lot of coffee, and a lot of water. Not much else, though.
Okay, so would you ever consider putting your other types of beverages into a water bottle or a glass water bottle?
No.
Okay. Do you prefer buying soda, juice, or other beverages when you're out and on the go?
No, I only buy water.
Okay. Does the shape or design of the bottle matter much to you?
Not really.
Would you ever consider using a glass water bottle instead of a plastic one?
No, because I would be afraid if it broke. Like with Snapple bottles, like they're really heavy, and then the Snapple inside gets kind of sticky, and then I don't know, I just don't like it.
Okay. What's the most you've ever paid for a reusable water bottle?
Smart Water's expensive. It's like I think $2.35.
So have you ever heard of the company Beaker?
No, I haven't.
What comes to mind when you think of that? And I say that's the company.
I think of chemistry beakers or measurement cups.
Okay, so what do you think about using a glass water bottle?
I wouldn't like it.
And would you use one that's recyclable glass?
No, because I wouldn't like to use a glass water bottle in the first place.
Do you think that covered glass bottles can easily be damaged?
It's probably.
What's a reasonable price for if you were to buy a glass water bottle? How much would you pay?
I mean, I think it would be anywhere from $2 to $4.
Who do you think would buy this product?
I don't know. People who don't have children, because kids probably would. I'd be afraid if a child would take the glass and drop it on the floor.
So, in that case, do you think that it would be a profitable product?
I don't think so.
And what would they have to do to make it profitable?
They need to make it some kind of glass that's light, because if a glass is heavy, you don't want to carry that around with you everywhere. And also to make it affordable. If it was cheaper than plastic and like was better for the environment, I think that people would be more susceptible to buying it.
It's true. Would the idea of buying a glass water bottle deter you from its purchase because of the material that it's made out of, or do you think that there's other factors such as like maybe the environment that you're in during a specific time of use?
I just honestly buying a glass water bottle is just not something that appeals to me.
Okay, so do you make an effort to go green? So like, would you buy something that's glass rather than plastic to help the environment?
Well, I do recycle. Me and my entire family will all recycle plastic water bottles. My mom returns them and then gets money back for them. So it maybe if they did like, you know, you get a deposit fee back if you brought the glass bottles to the recycle place. I don't know.
Do you consider the material water bottles are made from? Do you feel like it correlates to your health that the plastic bottles may be? It might be a concern for your health because of the substance that it's made out of.
I mean, probably, that's the thing that's a negative for buying the plastic bottles, because I know that if they do heat it up, they release the chemicals into the water, and it's not good for you. Who knows what kind of side effects that we're like going to endure later on in life for drinking out of so many plastic bottles.
Mm-hmm. Beaker bottles, since they're glass, they don't contaminate the water. Does that persuade you in any way?
It does a little bit more. It makes it a little bit more appealing, but still there are other factors that kind of weigh against the glass.
Have you ever seen a beaker advertisement before?
Never.
Assuming that you own a beaker, would you bring it with you to a sporting event?
Probably not.
Does the beaker design appeal to you in any way?
The glass part?
Yeah, I guess the glass part and the glass part.
Not instantly. Not unless I really think about it. It doesn't.
Would you be more inclined to buy a glass water bottle if you saw someone famous drinking from it?
No.
Okay, so recently there were some Gossip Girl stars that were seen with them. Would that inspire you to want to buy the product?
Well, it would make me think that the bottles are expensive if the celebrities are drinking from it, so it's kind of like expensive and seem like something that I'd want.
Okay. Thank you so much for participating in this in-depth interview. If you'd like any further information upon the completion of this interview, feel free to contact any one of our group members or myself, and we'll be happy to answer any of the questions you may have. Have a great day.